So next up, we move on to a middleweight bout. Hassan Amouei. Very intense stare down between the two fighters there. This middleweight bout set for 3 5-minute rounds. Should it go the distance? Hassan Amouei in the yellow and black shorts in the blue corner, and Emre Kuru in the black and red shorts in the red corner. Light on his feet right from the start, Emre. Good movement. But Amouei known for his counter strikes. Watch for big leg kicks as well, really sits down on them. Inside and outside he'll work. Nice movement there from Amouei.
It was very nice. Hassan pulled away from that left hook. And right now you're seeing Emre is just, you know, a little bit of nervous energy, hopping back and forth. And let's see, though, this is a test also, too, of the discipline and patience of Hassan. You know, you have a guy who's not really wanting to engage you, as Emre is at this point right now. He's still, you know, a young guy. He's getting comfortable in there. And then, you know, Hassan has to stick to what he knows works and not make a mistake. And there he used the overhook to throw to the side, but now he's transitioning to a head and arm choke, the headlock, and he's pulling up on it.
Look at this. It's a power move. Despite being a striker, his one win in MMA is actually by a submission win.
Yeah, he still has the head and arm. He's pulling down, and there Emre is doing a good job of trying to reach over with that left leg. Is right now the only thing, if he pushes that arm off, which he's already trying to make a motion towards, he could have taken the back. He still could possibly take the back of Hassan. Hassan needs to use the cage right now. He can walk over to it and block him from taking the back and end up just in the guard.
Big long legs of Emre Kuru as well.
Yeah, he's pushing up. Let's see if he's able to push that hand off. He may be looking for a triangle. Or if he pops his head to the side, maybe an arm bar. No, neither one. But very intelligently got his hands to the mat and was able to get back up to his feet there for Emre.
First real exchange between the two there.
And that wasn't right there. You see Hassan putting his hands down. That is much more of a veteran move of saying, okay, you know, you're trying to invite the other guy to come in. And right now, you know, Emre is just on his bike. He's moving side to side. And instead of Hassan making a mistake of leaping forward to try to cut it off, he put his hands down. That's one way to maybe invite the guy in.
Oh, big body kick there. Kuru doing well as well, circling away from the power hand and the power kick there of Hassan Amouei. Looking for the front kick, but Kuru looking to take the back, shrugged off though by Amouei. Feels like it's power versus technique here. Amouei certainly looking to sit on his shots, throw the bigger bombs, the counter strikes, the big kicks. Kuru's trying to use some craft and... Oh, there's a big right hand there. That's huge.
Yeah, he's locked up the guillotine. If he can get his elbow down and push him, but he's got his head out.
I think Kuru is still wobbled by that. And you can see in the eyes of Hassan Amouei, he knows that. Goes for the head kick.
Nice. Stopped another shot, but he has an arm and guillotine. Harder to finish if you don't know how to go ahead and get the forearm on the proper side.
Breaks away, resets. I was saying it was power versus technique, and as I said that way, Amouei dropped a huge bomb. Kuru is still rocked. Oh! No, he's another one.
Yeah, nice knee to a right hand. Ooh, stepped in with the left hook. The striking prowess and technical is, oh, another right hand. But, oh, he could take the back. No, he took a shot, almost came out the backside of the, and at the last second, Hassan was able to flatten him back out. But he's reaching over for the arm. That could lead him into danger. See, right now, the only thing, if that arm slips off the top of Emre's head, he has his back.
Under 10 seconds left in this first round. A real chess match between the two, but Hassan Amouei making a bigger statement with the bigger power shots.
Yeah, Emre really didn't show anything in that round of what his weapons were, really. You know, he's even when he threw the punches, he threw them very, with doubt. There, he tried to take this punch for a takedown. Here again, Hassan going for the head and arm and trying to compress him down, but he just wasn't high enough on the chest to cause any kind of submission. There, he just stepped forward, a nice right hand, locked up a guillotine afterwards, and Emre is showing great fortitude to fight out of it. There was the right hand again, and there he almost came around off the takedown attempt, took the back, but Hassan was able to flatten him out and avoid him from gaining any kind of position, and pretty much shut out a very decisive first round way to give him the 10-9.
Very impressive indeed. Then we're going to a second round here. So Herb Dean in charge of the action. Emre Kuru in the red corner with the black and red shorts, and Hassan Amouei in the black and yellow shorts, sporting the Iran logo.
What is the age? Do you know by chance of Hassan? They're desperate takedown attempt from way too far away there for Emre. This very well could be a guy going and asking the daughter out on a date. Hassan's like, all right, son, you better have her home by 10 o'clock. And they're arguing about times right now. And right now, it looks like Emre should have her home by 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I'd have her home by 10 o'clock, without a doubt. .32. There we go.
Oh.
Found it eventually. It's in my notes.
He's younger than he appears. There he has an underhook.
Very clear what the game is now. Oh, a nice reversal there.
They tried to do a trip there for Emre after the head and arm attempt, and it wasn't a very solid takedown attempt there. And that's why Hassan was able to roll him through.
And Hassan Amouei backing out, getting it back to the feet where he's had a distinct advantage. You can see how that's worn on Emre Kuru as well. That bouncing on his feet, that light movement, that footwork is totally gone now. You know that he's just looking for a time to make the shot, clinch and try and get it down to the ground with him in a dominant position.
His constant gait to his right is the only thing pretty much stretching it out, it seems, for him. He doesn't really have a defense for any of the strikes, whether to the leg or to the body, besides just basically rushing in and clinching.
Looking to pull guard there as well.
And really here, him, Emre just holding on. I don't understand. Are you looking for a referee to stand you back up? That might not really be the best solution. I think he needs to go for something submission-wise.
Herb Dean calls him back to his feet. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
And we'll see if, Hassan Amouei's corner is able to kind of, spark a little bit of initiative into him. I know he's easily winning this fight, but, I think that if he wants to, he can make this a KO or a finish on his resume. it doesn't have to just eke out a decision win.
You can see the fatigue, especially on Emre Kuru.
Well, I mean, the takedown there was basically locked up and just fell to his back. Emre just has a lot of training ahead of him. This just, I'm gonna call it what it is. He doesn't have the skill set right now to be competing with anybody of Hassan's level.
He certainly has the physical attributes. We talked about that on the walk-in, and he's starting at a very young age. You talked about it as well. Some cut their teeth on that amateur scene for a very long time before they make the moves to the pros. He has had good success there. But these are the tests. This is where you really see the bar, where you're at. You can see the frustration just as he gets back to his feet there.
Well, this is from a lack of just technical prowess. It's kind of like, I mean, his corner, like, what do you even ask him to do? He doesn't, he's not capable of anything. There he just ran into an uppercut. He's in another guillotine tip. He's not even defending the guillotine. He's just driving forward, and basically just, it's from, you know, a combination of just, you know, grit and determination, and that Hassan doesn't have a great arm end guillotine.
Just chewing up the clock here. Hassan has used those knees effectively when he's had this position before, but he's up against the cage now.
You know, right now, if Hassan, he's taking a break. If he wanted to, he could just go ahead and turn the corner here. Now he's turning him. He could turn him and just stay in that position if he wanted to. Nice little knee on the exit, right?
Yeah, nice knee on the exit. Kuru marching forward though now.
Nice stiff jab. He can do that again, I think.
Those shots are so readable now. 10 seconds left in this second round. Not as much action as the first round, certainly. Hassan Amouei still controlling what happens with the fight, even in the clinch, which is exactly where Emre Kuru wants it. And mentally, he's struggling now, not just physically. You can see that.
Well, there's anything when you go into a competition there, he tried to do a trip, but he was on one foot. It really, just besides wrapping his leg around there, that wasn't a takedown attempt. Here, again, more of him just essentially pulling guard. You know, he's locking the hands. He fell to his back. You know, Emre just doesn't have any weapons. He doesn't have a path to victory, so that's where the, you know, the frustration. I mean, he has the heart of a fighter. He wants to be in there. He's been punished for the last 2 rounds and showing no signs of trying to quit. He just doesn't have any weapons. He's in a gunfight with no gun. And so that's what you're seeing there, that just despair is. Hassan has all the techniques that Emre does not have any.
And we're talking about what Emre doesn't have, but I'd also like to see Hassan Amouei step it up. It feels like a finish is possible with this fight. It feels like he has the skills, he has the power. I think he's got a broken fighter in front of him. I will be looking for him if he wants to make a statement, especially stepping up to ACB, that he makes this statement, goes out there and tries to finish this fight in the 3rd round.
Absolutely. This isn't a fight where Hassan is going to build up that much credit for just the victory right now. When people look at this fight, they're like, all right, well, you know, you should have won this fight. And now, you know, if you want to step up the rankings and get a much more formidable opponent to improve your status, improve your paycheck, we got to see some excitement now from you. You had a fight where a guy was in front of you that, you know, other middleweights in the same situation.
Oh, big high kick there. We called for something spectacular. Emre's definitely still hurt from that.
Wow, Emre has the heart to be here. He just needs the training.
And the chin. He took that kick very well to recover from that so quickly. But we look at standout performances we've had already. The Georgian fighters on the card below this fight, they've made statements with what they've done here. And we'd like to see the same from Hassan Amouei, but Emre Kuru looking to show he isn't done yet. And you can hear the crowd, they want this. They want the first Turkish fighters handheld.
Very good corner there. Emre was using the cage and put his fingers through, and Dean was not able to see it because the body was blocking it. and the corner was able to draw attention to it so that he could lose that advantage that he was trying to gain.
Emre throws a haymaker on the break there, but a swing and a miss there. Hassan Amouei not troubled one bit by that throw. Slightly more intent in his eyes there, catches him with an uppercut. I'd just like to see him push that now. He caught him there with the uppercut, but he lets him reset again. Now Emre chasing Amouei around the cage.
And this kid Emre gets some techniques under his belt, and he's going to be dangerous.
Only 18 years old as well. This is the exciting thing about him. I know he's facing a tough test and an uphill battle right now as it stands in round 3 of this battle, this middleweight contest. But 18 years old, he's got time on his side to make these adjustments, to grow into the fighter that he potentially can be.
As long as he doesn't get hurt along the way, I think taking some time to develop some more skills would be very intelligent for him, because he, you know, coming out here and fighting on the professional level, especially here at the ACB, you know, against other middleweights, he might have gotten hurt really badly.
Well, when you look up our middleweight rankings, we've got some absolute monsters. Nikolai Dipchikov won his last fight as well. And we've got Alexei Baturin, Albert Duraev. Now they're going to battle at ACB 67. That is one hell of a fight.
And
there we go, and now the referee's standing over the top.
Man, this kid Emre is not looking for an excuse to get out of here. For as little technique as he has, his mindset, his heart is really impressed me, because, like, right there, you know, he could have just stayed there for a few more seconds and the referee would have stopped the fight. He could have maybe let that choke sink in a little bit, you know, and then just, you know, I got choked out. This is hurting. This is painful, what he's going through.
Herb Dean is ready to call this now. That could be it. Oh!
Yeah, the punch came in, it knocked his mouthpiece out. It was about to get real ugly. You know, Hassan threw one more shot with no protection. Could have broken his jaw, a very young guy. And especially, too, I mean, we didn't take nothing away from Emre by stopping that fight at that moment. He had shown that there was, besides an act of God, he was not going to win this fight.
Some big shots there. You saw that. That's what brought that mouthpiece out. Herb Dean steps in. Enough is enough. Yep. We asked for a statement from Hassan Amouei. He certainly stepped that up, but like you said, the heart of Emre Kuru, and let's remember, this young man is 18 years old.
He did not choose to quit. You know what? Guys, I'm telling you, you're there, boom. He took some really bad shots in this fight, and there, that left kick, a lot of people decide to go to sleep on, you know, and, you know, the ground and pound there, just even in the mount in that first round there, or the third round here at the end, he could have just covered up still and chose not to allow, you know, to fight back. But he kept every last second trying to just prolong the beating that he was taking, and didn't want out of there. And that shows a lot. That's something you can teach and work with.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have time. 3 minutes, 47 seconds of round number